Good morning, Nashville. This is your boy Azakar. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Hotel. Power to my people that is scattered all over four corners of this planet we call Earth. Do me a favor, hit your boy up, like this video, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time your boy drops any type of content. Yo, what is up on this lovely Thursday morning, America? You know me, man. I'm about to go hit that slavery in a minute, man. But I gotta come drop y'all some love. A little something. You know how that go. I just can't leave you hanging like a clam. Do you understand? Yo, it is so much evolving around this world. It's changing every second right now. Is it changing for the better or is it changing for the worse? We don't know. The only thing we can do is just put our foot forward and do what it do. But you know, I'm D1 like a Mickey figure, so I'm all about forming Voltron with my people to make an economic blueprint like a Mickey figure. You feel me? Too much divisiveness that we have as a people, and that ain't the bid. That ain't the bid. So I am for the movement of a black media. That way you can get things from a black perspective, encouraging brothers, encouraging sisters. You know, the whole nine. You know, manifesting in our mind that can manifest in real life. You know, so that's all what I'm about. Empowering and motivating my people and keeping them informed about good health, exercising, diet, get the mental health up. Because I know us black people, we've been through that slavery thing, man. Our health is fucked up. You got people with low self-esteem issues, just a lot of things. But I love how the new black movement on the media is going, and we're telling the story, and you get that narrative of it. Instead of the narrative always being changed. That's why I'm so skeptical about the Black Lives Matter thing. You know, I feel it, but I don't feel the momentum, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. But hey, like I said, like the video, share, and subscribe. Now we're finna go into the timeline here on the Google News feed, and we're gonna see how much malarkey goes on in the world. Do. Well, I tell you what I have. I tell you what I have so far, and I've seen it over my homeboy house this weekend. I don't think too much of it, but you know, it's always something on Netflix all the time, especially during this quarantine era that we in. Netflix, The Last Days of American Crime joins the Rotten Tomatoes at 0% club. Oh shit, that ain't good. That ain't good. The Last Day of American Crime has entered the elite group of the worst movies ever made. So don't waste your time if you're stuck in the house, you quarantined down, and you're scared to get out the house. Don't cut that TV on, that program right there, The Last Days of American Crime. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, following its arrival on Netflix in June the 5th, The Last Days of American Crime is sitting at 0% on the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter spectrum. Oh goodness. None of the 28 reviews tracked to date have been positive. God, man. So you saying that don't none of these producers have the skills or directors have the skills to keep you entertained on the screen? I I don't know. As noted by Variety, around 40 films in the distinction of retaining a zero rating on Rotten Tomatoes after at least 20 reviews has been collected, placing The Last Days of American Crime in a company of esteemed corkers like Dennis Rodman, Simon Says. The 99-minute 1988 McDonald commercial, Mac and Me, and Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol. Of course, without the 20 new review cabinet, the list of the films with the 0% on Rotten Tomatoes is much larger. There is a huge amount of direct at the bottom of the Rotten Tomatoes barrel, with a only small handful of reviews aggregated, including piles of direct to DVD debris and several other Police Academy sequels. Director Oliver Megaton, I said Megatron. Fuck, that was that. Megaton, that's his name. Who directed Taken 2 and Taken 3, The Last Days of American Crime is an action thriller based off a 2009 graphic of the same name. Set in the near future, the story revolves around a few crooks seeking to execute one final big score before the government broadcasts a nationwide signal that will render the population able to deliberately break the law. Wow. But I heard this is kind of boring, during. Review called the bloating board and distractingly dull. God, oh boy. They hit this mug off, didn't they? Uh-oh. This came about like 3 hours ago, y'all. Check this one out. Man injured in toppling of Confederate statue in Virginia. Oh, man. He was taking the flag down, a little racist flag down, and ended up getting hurt. What type of shit is that? That's crazy. That's crazy. A man was injured when a Confederate statue of Momentum in Portsmouth, Virginia, was toppled by demonstrators Wednesday, police said. Oh, man. Sergeant Misty Holly of the Portsmouth Police Department said the man sustained serious injury and was hospitalized. Wow. Taking up them racist ass statues. I guess he was so excited, he might have got in the way and fucked up something. You know how we can get too excited and fuck up something when we just have plain instructions. You know how that go. She said the statue came down during a demonstration at 10:12 p.m. and her department tweeted that the people should stay away from the area of the momentum. Oh yeah, excuse me, of the monument. Excuse me. Oh man, they didn't have no video of dude getting trampled on or whatnot, or Robert Lee falling on his ankle or something. They didn't have that, but I'm gonna leave a link in the description box. You know me. You know me. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box. Hey, let's see what ESPN talking about. 'Cause I really didn't care too much for ESPN. They done did the comparison with LeBron and all the other crap. The Last Dance, trying to say he better than Jordan. Now they're two different type of players, and they try to put him above Kobe, which he's not. But he's a great player. But damn, it was just too much. Oh, some sources, they talking about bringing back the NBA. Faction of NBA players hesitant to restart season in Orlando bubble. Sources say. We're gonna see what they talking about. We can see what they talking about.
Both sides to your tweets now. When it comes to concerns, how big of a deal is this for the players?
Well, this is significant, Kevin, because the league needs the players to be on board with this to create a competitive environment, a good basketball product. And I think a lot in the last week, 10 days, I think it's really started to hit home with a lot of players and coaches and members of organizations of how isolating, how restrictive this bubble environment is going to be. And there are a number of players, I was told a few dozen, who have been talking. They had at least one conference call to kind of hash out some thoughts among each other. And listen, for a lot of players, there are family concerns. There are certainly concerns about COVID. There are concerns about a number of issues built around having to go inside that bubble, many of them for 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 2.5, 3 months, especially, Kevin, you hear it more and more among the teams who know or certainly believe they're not really going there to compete to win a championship.
Mm,
Hey, Lil.
that's hard. That's hard, and shit. And I'm thinking about the players who probably don't have a family and just say they got a high sex drive. Man, you gonna keep me isolated and I ain't got no women up here? I mean, what the fuck? The men gonna have to get off that bus. Come on now, I'm a basketball player, man. I run up and down the court, man. I need something. Something. I ain't gonna wake up with no hard dick every morning and can't fuck nothing. I mean, it is what it is on that. Come on now. Y'all need to start thinking, man. Y'all thinking about y'all pockets. Y'all not thinking about people's feelings. I know COVID just came up, but that ain't them players' fault. That's not their fault. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Committed to promoting change at Fenway Park. Red Sox says Torrey Hunter comments on racism in Boston are real. Oh, God. Torrey Hunter. Now, Boston ain't no racist town. We know that. Boston's not no racist town. Not Boston. Not Boston. Not the home of the Celtics. Not the home of the Patriots. Not the home of the Bruins. Not Boston. Not Boston. Boston College. No, they don't have a prejudice bone in their body at all. But I'm going to let this audio play with Torrey Hunter, giving his view perspective of the whole situation from an MLB perspective.
Is going on as we've seen everything proceed, and what's the general mood been like in the wake of all of this?
I'm telling you this. There's been some anger in me. Here I am. This guy who's a philanthropist, man, and I don't care who you are. I treat everybody with love and respect. I smile. I have fun. But my past is my past, and my present is my present. I've been pulled over and asked, "Do you have a gun and drugs on the top?" But you just said I didn't come to a full stop at a stop sign. So why would you ask me for if I had guns in my car? That's all the time almost. I might have had one guy that say, "Well, you was going 10 miles an hour over, and I'm just gonna give you a citation, and hey, good luck today," or whatever. He didn't know who I was. And I'm like, wow, that's first time. And I've been pulled over, at a gas station with a lot of cops with guns drawn when I was 19 years old. And they said I fit the description. I was like, I'm still in the car. It's just those things, those memories come back. As a professional athlete in Anaheim, out there in Newport Coast, I get guns drawn on me in my own home because they don't believe I live there. And you can't say much about it. I'm playing pro ball. I don't want people to say, "Oh, he's a complainer. He's a militant black guy. He's this and that and that." I don't want that because that backlash is powerful. And nobody heard me. Nobody heard that cry because I couldn't. I had people around me telling me, "Don't say this. Don't say that. Don't." But I've been called the N-word in Boston 100 times, and I said something about it. And he's just a militant, he's lying, this didn't happen. No, it happened all the time from little kids, and grown-ups right next to him didn't say anything. So you know what? Don't say anything. So I had a no trade clause in everything I had not to go to Boston. Not because of all the people, not because of the teammates, not because of the front office, because if you're doing that and allowing it amongst the people, I don't want to be there. And that's why I had a no trade clause for Boston. I had every contract I've ever had. So, and I always wanted to play for him.
That was Torrey Hunter, everybody. Give him a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Wow. That's hard, ain't it? That's hard. I did a story yesterday on Mr. Wallace with the transformation of his car. Black Lives Matter. Okay. Trying to see what's really popping, y'all. Man, it's just more stuff about this damn uh, George Floyd thing, man. It's just like I don't like everybody just jumped on the bandwagon of a dead man and trying to make their platform seem to be more clean and trying to make change. But like I keep on saying, this is how y'all gonna change that thing. See, I don't want to merge in and keep on working uh, or being up under somebody. I want my CTC. I think every black person in America feel the same way, and we need to have that voice to be like that, man. I just want my shit and be distant, man. It ain't us acting like this is the work of other people, man. And it's just it is what it is. That's why I'm for black media, because once the other media get it, they gonna twist it. Yeah, my chair got a little something to it. Got a little something to it. Oh man, I tell you what though. I tell you what though. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Like I said, I'm trying to see what's going on across the world in a couple of hours. It's a article talking about why cinemas are hoping for a blockbuster summer. Yeah, because ain't everybody been trying to stream, but I believe uh, that the streaming is pushing people out because everybody's tired of watching Hulu, Netflix, and being confined to their house. You know? I mean, COVID done fucked up a lot of shit. A lot of shit, and shit is not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same. I hope it will, because I miss going and fellowshipping. Oh, well, check this out right here. I got a little soul story before I head on to get ready for the plantation. Amazon suspend police use of recognition. Oh wow! A day after IBM said it would exit the facial recognition business, Amazon announced it would ban its use of its facial recognition software by police for 1 year. For 1 year, we hope this 1 year moratorium might give Congress enough time to implement appropriate rules, and we stand ready to help if requested, the company said in a statement. Organizations focused on stopping human trafficking will still be permitted to use Reckoning as a product of AWS launched in 2016. So they trying to ban it for 1 year, get rid of it for 1 year. The face recognition, man, because that can be kind of, you know, conscrewed a little bit, don't you think? When a person loses a whole bunch of weight, would he still look the same? Or they must try to do the eyeballs or the teeth or whatnot. But people can alter those things. Like, have y'all seen Minority Report? You know, people were doing some old sideways shit and that shit for the future. You feel me? Shit, it is what it is on that, man. But hey, I really want to thank you all for taking your time and putting your eyeballs on the screen. And thank you for tuning in to What It Do. Early morning edition. So, like I said, I want to thank you. Like the video, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified every time I drop any type of content. Peace and a bottle of hat grease.